I guess we'll kind of kick this back over to the NFL. Man, it was a crazy week, especially to be a Steelers fan. It was a lot of games that didn't matter as normal during week 18, but I like that the NFL always does do divisional matchups because they always seem to matter. And every single year, we always get really good games. So I am happy about that. To first start off, in the NFC South, they had, I guess, two games that mattered. Um, it first started off with who won the Carolina Bucks game. The Bucks ended up winning that game. I want to say 13-6. And then the Saints ended up losing to the Falcons, and by way of that happening, then the Panthers, because of a tie, then made the playoffs. But hey, it's like the most NFC South way of making the playoffs. What can we say? Honestly, they play, I'm gonna say, oh, wait, I can pull it up right now. They play the Rams. So sign up.
GG. GG.
Right.
I,
Go ahead and pack your bags.
GG. I
Um
think the spread came out. I seen it was like 10 and a half, or like 13
It's
and a half.
10. It's 9.5. Yeah, it's 10. It's
Wow.
yeah, the Rams also as a away team, so I guess on the neutral site, they would be what, 12 and a half, so 13 essentially.
But
So
also home, which is crazy. Like, they get a home.
right, that's what I'm saying. So they already, you know what I mean?
Like,
So yeah, bro. But yeah, I mean, when I guess to make the playoffs, who would have thought that the Panthers would have done it? Shout out to them for overachieving again this year. And Bryce Young might be the answer. He might be.
could
Whoa,
be.
look what happens when we let our
Might be
quarterback develop and we
developed.
don't.
Right. Right.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what
Um.
happens.
Yeah. But then the next game right after that was honestly more of a snooze fest than the first game. I was expecting something like what we had seen a few weeks ago. Unfortunately, we didn't get quite of an exciting game. But Seahawks did pull it off against the Niners. What's up, Saf?
They're just number one seed.
Oh yeah, number one seed. They claim first. I guess everything runs through Seattle. Not gonna lie, that might be an advantage and that might come in clutch, especially for that team. Especially for a team that loves to run the ball, has a
Well,
decent defense. And I keep saying it. I mean, I'm not saying I'm an anti, or a Sam Darnold hater, but those half field reads become real easy when the crowd will get quiet and you're used to playing in the rain. So we'll see. We'll
Sam
see. I
Darnold
mean,
hater. Sam Darnold hater.
Bro.
Darnold hater.
we're gonna see. We're gonna see. There was a bunch of other games that happened on Sunday. They didn't really have any playoff implications. But then we got to the Steelers Ravens game, 8:20. It seems almost like the script had it already planned. That honestly was probably the craziest Steelers Ravens game I've ever seen. And I watched a game where Antonio like extended his arm across to score at the very end on Christmas uh, to win the division. It was insane. But that fourth quarter was absolutely insane. To start
Crazy,
off,
craziest 8 minutes I've ever watched.
right. Yeah, I mean, to see the Ravens start off up 10-0 and then to still lose the game and then
Coach,
also have two 50-yard touchdowns in the fourth quarter. To say all that, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, as at least as a Steelers fan watching that offense all year, but
coaching.
that's exactly what happened. Yeah, coaching did play a big role. Coaching played a big role. I also think, as a Steelers fan, shout out to Aaron Rodgers. I don't think he gets quite enough love for what he did last night, especially with the crew he had. The number one receiver was Calvin Austin, a 5'9", 175-pound receiver, and his number two is Adam Thielen. It's 2026. Enough said. Um, what I also will say is I saw a lot of communication from Aaron too, especially coming outside the huddle. That shows not only wasn't necessarily coaching from Arthur Smith, but coaching from Aaron Rodgers, giving those receivers the plays, being able to manipulate the defense and make the plays necessary to win. I was excited. I mean, I don't know what else I would have asked for, but this is exactly what I meant by a quarterback who, when you need it to count, they can step up. And is he going to make all the crazy Aaron Rodgers throws that he used to make 10 years ago? No, but that's not who we need him to be. So I'm excited. I know we have Houston coming into town, and some people might say that might be scary. But guess what? I have no fear. I have no fear.
We will get to
Um,
that. We will get to that.
yes, we will. We will definitely talk about it. But before we get there, we're just going to quickly go over Blackout Monday. For those who don't know, Blackout Monday is a Monday after I get every single year, the last Monday of the year, there is no game. All 18 games are played either Saturday and Sunday or some combination of the weekend. Um, but coaches get fired. So we're just going to quickly go through some of the coaches who have gotten let go, and then also some of the places where there's now vacancies. And honestly, what's the best spot and who didn't deserve to get fired? So a few things, but to start off, Brian Dable and Brian Callahan, they've already both been let go before the end of the season. Dable was in New York. He was a Giants coach for I want to say the last 3 or 4 years. Um, his first season, I remember he like overachieved. They made the playoffs, lost in the first round, and then we never heard from him again. And then Brian Callahan, I want to say that's his second year in Tennessee, but oof, that was rough. I think they had a worse year this year than they had last year. But what can you say? Raheem Morris was let go in Atlanta. Kevin Stefanski was let go in Cleveland. Mike Gannon was let go in Arizona, and Pete Carroll was fired for the Raiders. Honestly, Pete Carroll should have never came out of retirement. He just stayed out of the NFL.
To be
I think
fair, that Raiders team was horrible.
Yeah.
100%. But why did he pick up the job?
It's free bread. Like, I mean, shoot.
I get it.
But like, why at that point, like, if you the ownership, why are you firing me after 1 year? You like, come on, bro. Like, can
You
we be
didn't even give
realistic?
him a chance.
That team was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You didn't help
it
though.
really
But
was. No, he didn't. But I don't think it was his like for him to be the only person who got booted. They're just going to be bad again next year with whoever they hire, and I think that's obvious. But I think it's a little bit of pressure also internally because they want Al to win. And it's hard to do, especially with a team like that. Yeah. Um, I was a little disappointed to see Raheem Morris get fired. And I know that they had a down year and I know they have more expectations, but like you gotta understand that the player personnel and the decisions that were being made by people who were above him were monstrosities. Like, how do you pay Kirk Cousins in the same offseason and then draft someone in the top 10 as a quarterback? It just doesn't make sense.
it's fair.
I feel as though if they were going to the fire route, I feel they should have been fired them. Don't wait till the season's over. When your team is catching fire now to fire someone. You should have been fired them when y'all were playing terrible.
I
That's
agree.
more like you waited like too long to fire someone.
I
So
agree.
I can understand. Like, they did play terribly. Like, while that Kirk Cousins deal was crazy, that roster is like, especially for the NFC South, that roster is more than good enough to get a win the division. So I'm not surprised as far as that's concerned.
If you were a coach, Tone, where would you go?
Like dream, like destination.
Oh, we also forgot one other person. Didn't old boy get fired?
Oh,
Aaron Glenn.
nah, not yet.
All right.
Do you want him to be fired?
He's supposed to be. No, I don't.
Okay.
I want Woody Johnson out of there. That's what I want out of there.
Understandable. Very understandable.
I
So
guess how do you fix it? I mean, do you hire a new coordinator?
You,
it's until
Who's
Woody
the
Johnson,
who's the OC? Who's calling the offense?
bro.
wait,
Until Woody Johnson is gone, there's no saving the Jets, bro.
Okay. All right.
Like we have four top 50 picks this upcoming draft. Two in the first round, one to start off the second round, and one like later on in the second round. So we'll see what happens. Who we
you should be
draft.
excited, bro. Low
Going to
key.
be
All
it's
right.
going to
There's
be
opportunity there.
it's going to be a quarterback. It's going to be a
How many?
quarterback. But who knows?
Is he going off of college football ratings?
Has to be.
He's going to draft.
Ty Simpson. That
No,
would be so funny. That would be so funny.
most likely I'm seeing from what I heard Mendoza if we can get to him. If not Mendoza, then Dante Moore from Oregon,
I thought
which
he was thinking
is
about staying.
they not sure yet. This is the thing with Dante Moore. Dante Moore's uh folks managers told him to reach out to Las Vegas and Vegas got first pick. They said and he said if Vegas this folks said if Vegas say they aren't drafting you, you're not going to the Jets. You're going back to college for one more year.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I don't want to go to the Jets,
So
respectfully. And this is not even hate, but I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't know. There's some worse like destinations than the Jets.
Yes,
Let's be
there you go.
honest.
Where?
There's huh?
Where?
The other New York team, Las Vegas.
Not with Cam Scatterville and Jackson Dart.
I would rather be
Cam
on
Maybe
the
Las
Scatterable.
Vegas.
Cam Scatterable, I don't think he's playing this upcoming season.
He will.
I
Bro
want to say he was
bro gonna
doing
become a
acrobatics.
WWE superstar, bro.
Huh?
He gonna become a WWE superstar.
No, he's not, bro. Come on, bro.
So
And then they
moving on
also got
past
Malik
that.
Neighbors coming back too. Come on, bro. That's
What?
That's a
embarrassing.
fun place to be, bro.
But that's the thing. At what position?
Huh?
Who?
Like, no, I'm
Scatterville?
saying like in general. In general. Like,
Oh,
what position would you end up playing in New York?
I would want to be on. Well, they need defensive help. To be honest, they need to draft defense. If they don't, then they're dumb. Also, O line because that
They
O
have
line.
I would say they have a nice D line.
If they go get like maybe I just got to spend some more time looking at who's coming out of the draft on the line. But if
Very
they could
deep.
go
All
very
right,
deep, if
very
they
deep
could
on
go get a
defense.
good tackle, bro, I say just go ahead and
Right.
Oh, what
On
OT?
defense?
I don't
no.
really need no more the defense
No,
Oh,
guy.
no, 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 no,
okay.
no, no, no,
Like
no, no, no.
Yeah,
That's what you got
OT.
Dexter Lawrence there for.
Yeah, I was
I'm
about to
talking
say
about
because
I'm
they
talking about a left or a right tackle, like get you
yeah
like a Joe Alt or a Rashawn. Like you remember how like they drafted Joe Alt and then Rashawn Slater? Well,
yeah.
vice versa, but you know what I'm trying to say.
I think
Like they have to do something like that so then they can really protect that offense.
I
But
I think the bull out of Alabama. I forget his first name, but Proctor. I think he's a tackle, so they could like go and scoop him. They
I
have a
yeah,
seen
high enough
something.
pick.
I seen something about him though.
What?
I seen like he's like good, but he's not like strong enough to play
mm,
NFL yet.
Mm,
Something like that. I seen something. I seen something.
I think of all things, that's pretty fixable. If you got good technique, I'm willing to stuff you in the weight room, bro.
yeah.
I'm sick of
But,
freak
then
athletes.
you could end up like the one bull from the Gators last year who is he even on the team right now?
Bro
Okay,
is
bro.
bro is off a team. He's too big. You
He's
talking
too
about him?
big.
That's what I'm saying.
The Bucks try to give him a chance. He just wasn't losing enough weight, bro.
Not fast
Yeah.
enough.
So
But we're gonna move on to the playoffs. We're gonna start with the NFC. Shout out to the Seahawks. Go ahead,
well,
bro.
the FCS playoffs is on. Championship game is on right now as well. Illinois State versus Montana State.
What's the score?
28-27. I'm surprised, bro.
There you go.
And,
Okay.
and
Sound like good
surprised.
ball.
That's because usually North Dakota State or South Dakota State always makes it.
Nah, bro.
Facts.
Montana State good too, bro.
Yeah, but North Dakota State or South Dakota State always make it.
Facts.
And
I
they
want to
got
say Montana State
put
won
out.
it like 2 years ago, right?
I think so. 2 years ago or last year.
Yeah.
They got put out early this year, but go ahead, E.
But
Oh,
shout out to the what's up, bro?
one more thing. I'm gonna play the role of Lamar Dick Eater since Aaron's not here.
That's fine. That's fine. That's okay.
Sidebar. Uh Maybe Lamar does need to get off that team. Fire Jim Harbaugh because a lot of bad decisions made in that game.
I think yes, but I think that like he's not the person who calls the offense. He's not the
Did he?
person who calls the defense.
So what is he doing?
Technically, he's a special teams coach.
Yeah, I don't want that on my team. I want somebody who's gonna call something important and not just special teams. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
I
why
get
didn't they
it.
run the ball to get some more yards, then burn that timeout? Yeah, I know
Well,
you're scared of fumbling, but Derrick
Why
Henry
didn't
just had a great game.
Why didn't you give the ball to Derrick Henry in the second half? That's the real question.
5 touches. You feel what I'm saying? Like just a lot of bad. Yeah.
no, I get what you're saying. I do. I really do. But
Also shout out that holy water y'all sprinkled on the field that caused what's his name, that corner to slip on that game winning touchdown. Shout out that because that actually saved y'all.
Bro was wide open.
all right, so to give a little bit more reference, the offensive coordinator's name is Todd Monken. I think that Todd Monken is an issue. He's the one who calls the offense. So I think that, and that's the thing. Notoriously, Baltimore has not had a, how do I put it, a like a genius coach as a play caller. So I it just doesn't seem like a Baltimore thing to do. I'm just
Give
gonna tell
me
you.
give me Brian Dable over whoever the heck you just
Oh
called.
yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah. I'd say fire Arthur Smith right now and give us Brian Dable. Heck yeah. Heck
Not gonna
yeah,
happen,
like
bro.
right now.
Not gonna
Right
happen.
now. Yeah, I know. And we won the freaking North too. What can I say? I mean, but again, I think that there was a lot of noise around Tomlin. I think it's a little bit unfair. I mean, I do understand what people are saying, but we do also have to understand that year in and year out, at the beginning of the year when the schedule makers drop the schedule, we always pick Pittsburgh to end up with the same number of wins or less than Cleveland. Cleveland. And then we always continuously fight to maybe we don't win the division, but at least make the playoffs. And I think that it's a commendable effort. Because where do you see a team like that consistently overachieve?
But bro, you and I
I'm just
both
asking.
know. Both of us know, bro. You're
I'm
not
just
happy.
asking,
You're
bro.
not actually happy, bro. Stop. Take that smile off your face.
It
You're not
doesn't
happy.
matter. It doesn't matter if I'm happy or not. You know what it's about? It's about winning games.
But that's the thing.
And what coach wills the team to win more than Mike Tomlin? Because he constantly overachieves. You cannot tell me a team with Jalen Warren as their most skilled athlete
I don't know.
on offense.
I give that to Kenneth Gainwell sometimes.
All right, then Kenneth Gainwell. You can't tell me that the best player on that offense is Kenneth Gainwell in 2026, and you guys are a playoff team. You can't tell me that.
Yo, there's so many factors. Like your division
No.
being abysmal. No, that matters. Your division is abysmal. especially this year. Well, usually it's not. I will say usually it's not. Usually it is a dogfight. To your credit, usually it is a dogfight. But this year, Bengals abysmal, Browns are usually terrible, and the Ravens were very much underachieving. They sold that division so crazy. So y'all did what y'all were supposed to do, and in previous years,
And
but
y'all
this
called me
year,
crazy.
but also what
And
I
y'all
was saying,
called me crazy.
you got it. But what I was saying though, you can't be happy with just being a first round exit every year. You can't be
I
happy.
don't think we're going to be a first round exit this year. Just wait and watch.
Let's get into the playoff picture now, please.
Let's do it. So NFC, we did have the Seahawks. They got the bye. Then we have another Bears Packers matchup at Chicago. I'm excited to see that game. That's 2-7. Well, seeds 2-7. Chicago currently is a 1.5 favorite. Um, last time we saw them go all the way to the very, very end.
It's- yeah.
Do we expect the same this time without Micah Parsons, or do we see Chicago? Because I'm not gonna lie, what I might do.
They also
Nah,
got Diggs.
we gotta do this. We gotta do this, y'all. We about to
Diggs
make
might
a
make a
lay,
difference.
huh?
I said Diggs might make a difference on that defense,
Trayvon Diggs at 26. Stop.
bro. It's playoffs, bro. Everybody plays different in playoffs.
I like that
Trayvon
though.
Diggs,
I like
yo,
that.
he's a part of that same team that gave up like 48 to the Packers. Don't tell me about Trayvon Diggs in the
So are
playoffs.
we taking Bears or Packers?
Bears.
I'm taking Packers. I'm taking Packers.
That we'll make a lay. All right, bro.
Watch,
We'll make a lay.
watch,
We'll
watch.
circle
All right,
back to
we'll
this
see.
next week.
We'll
As
see.
long as Jordan Love is playing,
Yo,
I don't
Jordan
know.
Love is so Brett Favre-ish. We
I
don't.
agree.
Do you know what version of Jordan Love you're gonna get?
you also gotta include Josh Jacobs. Most likely should be getting those carries again. It's
Okay.
playoff. So I'm taking the Packers. The Packers wide receiver core may not look like outstanding, but when it's playoff time, niggas lock in. They be locked.
Okay. All right. We'll see. I'm gonna go Bears, which you have. Um, next we have Eagles. Well, I'm sorry, Niners at Eagles, and the Eagles are currently a 4.5 point favorite.
Mm.
Not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna take the Eagles here. But I think it's not. I think it's definitely not gonna be. It's gonna have to definitely be a money line. You can't take the spread here. I think
I'm
it's gonna be
taking
close.
49ers.
Okay.
I want to take the 49ers, but they're not doing nothing against that defense. And their defense is banked up to I don't know what. So
Yeah,
the Eagles
I
can
think it's gonna
struggle.
be hard for him to stop. Yeah,
The
I
Eagles
think
can
Brock
struggle.
Purdy might be able
Ooh,
to.
Huh?
huh? What you say?
Me?
About what?
You said it's hard for the 49ers to do anything on that Eagles defense.
Yes.
The Eagles defense
I
is
don't know, bro.
outside of their front. Who is there to worry about? Let's be real.
That's fair.
Nah, honestly, they do have a good defense. So just because of that, you
But
Yeah,
gotta
pass
remember,
it.
like you gotta
You gotta
remember, like that.
pass it. Do a threat.
look, Cooper DeJean he's good to average.
I think Quinyon Mitchell is above average.
I
He's
would say that.
mid. He's
I would say that too.
average.
I think Braun is also above average too. I didn't think that. I didn't feel that way for a while,
Braun
but
is
I
probably
think
the
so
best
too.
player on defense. So
Yeah. No,
and
I don't think. I think Jalen Carter's excellent.
yeah, that's yeah, you're right. You're right.
He's a cheater, bro. I don't want to hear that
I
shit.
also think that who's the other one next to him? Jordan Davis, now that his weights come down, I've
Yeah,
definitely seen a big improvement in his ability to play
yeah.
and stay healthy. I'm not
That
gonna lie,
line's
bro.
amazing.
I think that they honestly, if
Will
you
they be
look
able
at
to?
the NFC,
Who's
well,
who's
the Rams are still there, but I think they have the second best defensive line in the entire NFC on their side of the bracket,
They
honestly.
got good safety play. You feel me? Like their defense is
Yeah.
good. as long as Cooper DeJean or Quinyon Mitchell don't get injured, because then you got to put
Right.
in. I forget Bull's name, but he's terrible.
Yeah. Number 8. I know who you're
Yeah,
talking about.
he's
Like, how does he have a single digit?
yeah. They
Um,
need to take that
I
away.
forget who you're talking about, but I know who you're talking about. Okay, interesting. So, Sab, did you pick, bro? Who you got?
Oh, I got the Eagles.
Okay,
It's
all
gonna be
right,
low
bet.
school. It can. I don't know. I don't
I'm
see.
thinking like a 2017 type John.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
It is anybody's shoot. Anybody could come out either conference, though. So shoot.
Yeah.
Wait, I think you were saying the score 20-17.
Yeah. What were you saying?
Oh, I thought you
I
were
thought you
talking
was
about the year. Oh,
I
I was about to
No.
say
thought you were
no.
talking about the year 2017.
Nah.
I don't even
Nah.
know if they scored that many points though. To be honest,
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Next, I have Panthers. Well, Rams at Panthers.
let's just
Yeah,
move.
right. Are we going to take the Rams over or under the spread? It's 9.5.
I think Carolina covers. Backdoor style.
Okay, 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 okay,
Give
okay,
me a
okay,
backdoor
okay,
cover.
okay. One of them, one of them.
Because like we've seen the
Vegas,
Rams.
Vegas hit the phones about, you know
I
what I mean?
know because we
Hello.
like because the Rams managed to just I don't know why they be giving these teams like comfortable like they be so comfortable like close.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I agree. Okay. I could see how that
But
happens
then this game could also get out of hand early.
early.
The way
Like
that
it could be
Early.
21-3, and it could still be like 5 minutes in the first quarter
that's
still.
that like
Yeah,
that
Is
I'm
that
Tay
definitely.
back?
I'm gonna take the spread. I would take the spread. Now that I think about it,
I'm not sure.
I would take the spread.
Okay.
Quick update is 28-28.
Oh,
I
Lord.
think Illinois State might win this game. They
aren't
were
they
And
un, aren't they unranked in that
they are
tournament or something?
unranked in the playoffs.
Yeah, crazy.
they think Devontae's gonna come back. Yeah, it's over for him. Go and pack it up. Book
Yeah.
them. Now to move over to the AFC side, we're going to first start off with the Broncos. Congrats to Broncos for securing the number one seed. Shout out to Sean Payton really turning that franchise around. They haven't been good since Peyton Manning left, and what can I say? He did it again.
I'm not hearing that.
No,
No, they
why?
they up there with the Patriots in terms of like easiest schedule this year, bro.
No, NFC. No, NFC West also has a very easy schedule too this year as well. So those are a lot of good teams that we've been talking about. Like half of the NFC bracket is literally NFC West. So you know,
That's true,
but guess what? When's the last time that they were number one?
and that's true.
You know, so shout out to them. Bo Nix. I mean, I don't necessarily know if he's a guy, but I don't know if he's necessarily the guy. But we're going to start with the 2-7. I think the Patriots get lucky. They got the only chance that they had at winning a first round game was playing the Chargers just because they have no tackles. And honestly, Patriots currently have a 3.5 point favorite. I think I'm gonna have to take Chargers. I'm gonna have to take the Chargers spread. Not gonna lie. Not saying they're gonna win.
I think this is one of those Jay Herbo games where he goes for like maybe 3 touchdowns, but he has like 2 picks because he's like running for his life type
Yeah,
runs.
yeah. And it could come down to the very, very end. What you think, Tone? Who you taking?
Think I'm gonna take the Patriots this first round.
Okay. Next, and also please remember, NFL does not reseed. Um, Next we have Jags Bills.
I'm going with the Bills.
Bills.
went with the Bills on this one.
Yeah. Does that have any pushback?
But I wouldn't be surprised if the Jags win, though. I would not be surprised if the
I
Jags
think
win.
it's definitely going to be close within a touchdown, but I think that the Bills pull it off, bro.
I think this the season that Josh Allen does it, bro.
This
It
is
might
his
be,
like
bro.
last
Maybe this
chance for
season
real.
that he
Yeah.
does. This between this season and next season, he only has
Yeah.
two because Mahomes not back next season for sure.
No Lamar, no Mahomes, bro. And we don't know about Trevor Lawrence. Like, and
Yeah.
that's what I was about to say. It depends on what version we get of Trevor Lawrence, because that defense is so like non-existent for real for the Bills. Like, you should fry, you should cook for real. But if he starts to be a turnover machine, then the Bills
That's
gonna
fine.
get
Yeah, it
this.
might get tough. Yeah.
Or
Agreed.
if like Etienne can't run that ball as once.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the one bull who they got, Tutton,
Yeah.
he's been stepping it up too. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been impressed, especially stepping into that Tank Bigsby role. I'm just saying, bro.
We'll
I'm
see.
just saying if they can control the line of scrimmage, if Jacksonville can control the line of scrimmage, I think Buffalo might be in trouble.
They got a good enough defense too. I will say Jacksonville got a good enough defense to possibly contain James Cook. Not you're not going to necessarily like keep him to under 50 yards, but like maybe if you can keep him to like 70, something like that, then you give
Yeah,
yourself a better chance.
yeah. Agreed. Agreed. But next, my favorite, the game I'll be watching, the Monday night game. Steelers host the Texans. I'm super excited. Because when's the last time that the Steelers have hosted a playoff game? Actually, it's 2020 against the Browns. Don't remind me of the game. Um, and Houston comes in as a 3-point favorite.
Hmm.
As they should.
I'd say should, rightfully so. I want to say Houston's what, like, they've only lost one game since starting, 2 games since starting 0-3. So they've been hooping, hooping. Um, the defense does scare me. I think that having DK Metcalf come back, it is going to make things a lot easier on the offense. It won't look as bad, um, but it still will look bad. Um,
Real bad. Oh
real
my
bad.
God.
And and
Real
and and without Darnell Washington either, he's out for the year now. It's really frying us. It really takes all the creativity out of our offense. And all the momentum plays seem to be going without him because it
Right.
just seemed like, uh,
And then
Y'all
you got
needed
the tush
Darnell
push.
Washington.
The tush push is hilarious now.
nah, yeah, Darnell Washington, like he's a momentum farmer, if that makes sense. Because what they do is they run a 5 yard in or 5 yard out with him, and he is 312 pounds and athletic. So he runs over at least two players because they're in the secondary, and then typically he has to get gang tackled by at least two or three other players. So at home, those types of plays, typically get the crowd involved. And without DK and without those plays, you were booking him for at least one or two plays like that. I mean, while it didn't necessarily result in a large gainage of yards, it did swing the momentum, I felt like, for our offense. It made us feel better about, just the outlook on what we actually could do. But honestly, I'm praying for our left tackle because Broderick Jones was our left tackle to start the year, but he's out for the year. So I think Bull last name is Pete. Apparently, he's like top five in Pro Football Focus um, since starting and taking over for him. But Will
Let's see.
Anderson.
Let's see how Will Anderson, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
right. We
saying?
we're gonna have to give him the Miles Garrett treatment. Not even gonna lie. Gonna have
Oh,
to give him the Miles Garrett
but
treatment.
you know what I seen? I seen a graphic and I seen that the Texans they blitz like the least and they like don't be disguising their coverage. They're literally just like beat us. You
Right.
should be very scared of
Uh,
them because they're like top five in the league in pressures for a man front. I don't think
yeah, I'm
you can't double
nervous.
that
I
man.
am. And actually, speaking of Miles Garrett, I do want to say congratulations to Miles Garrett for getting the sack record. Um,
I
He's trying to
he
appreciate
was
be.
that.
elite. He
Uh,
was elite. He has been elite for a very long time, even as a Steelers fan. I was saying this to Aaron earlier. I feel like Miles Garrett's floor is significantly like much, much, much higher than TJ Watt's, but I think that TJ Watt's ceiling is just slightly higher than Miles Garrett. And the only reason I say that before anybody gets on me is just because of TJ Watt's ability to cover and play pass coverage, because you've seen him get a few interceptions playing pass coverage. So that's the only thing I'll say. And I'm excited for this week to see what happens in the playoffs. Which matchup are we most looking forward to?
Uh,
Jags, Bills.
I was thinking that too, Jags Bills.
Okay.
But also, I feel like part of me want to say Eagles Chargers.
Or Eagles
Chargers.
Eagles don't play the
Bro.
Chargers, bro. Eagles
Um,
Niners.
I'm fried. Eagles Niners.
Yeah, okay.
That's
I
one of those
like that
moments
too.
that's
I like
like,
that answer too. Especially with the steadiness of Christian McCaffrey and that offense,
yeah.
I think it's definitely going to give the Eagles something to contend with. Especially if they struggle to contain Christian McCaffrey. But CMC has a good game, bro, or even an average game. It's gonna be tough.
If
I'm not
Brock
even gonna
Purdy,
lie, it's gonna be
if Brock
tough.
Purdy goes off,
if that Eagles offense comes out flat and you know what I'm saying, CMC does
Right.
his
And you
thing.
can just hand the ball off to CMC and get three. Bro, it might be tough.
Yeah.
It might be runts.
Cause that Shanahan offense, cause it's gonna be play action. Ooh, the play action of death.
Yeah. It's gonna be bad, bro. Um, but I guess the next question I'll ask, and this will be our last NFL question. Which team, based off the way the brackets look now, would you say has the biggest chance or the best chance? Let me say that on each
uh,
side.
Doesn't it
mm,
say a lot about the kind of year of football we've had that nobody said anything immediately?
I mean, I have an immediate answer. I
Okay,
don't know
let's.
if you want to hear it.
Oh,
we all know what we
actually.
all know what his answer is going to
We
be.
don't actually.
I'm gonna say the Steelers, and this is why. This is why.
Yeah.
I think we can beat the Texans. I think if we do the exact thing that we do best, slow the game down, muck it up for everybody, right? The Texans offense really isn't that good. It's really just their defense. Who's won the most games under 17 this entire year? The Steelers. You know what I mean? It's one of those types of who traditionally wins the most games under 17 points? The Steelers. So I think that like we make this whole thing about the defense being great and only letting up 17 points a game and they get all this pressure, right? But great. Great. Sounds good. But we win those types of games. You can't, and this is what I try to tell people about like the reason why the Ravens can't beat us isn't because we're a better team than them. It's that they try to out Steeler us and they lose every single time. They try to make the game more physical. They try to slow the game and run the ball and do all those things. You need to beat us in a track meet. And if you think that you're going to try to put us in a what is that saying? A knockdown, drag them out fight, you're going to lose 9 times out of 10. with a home playoff game, bro. You don't know the last time we had a home playoff game. We were so ready. We're so ready, bro. I'm so excited to see what's going to happen. And then I think the Pats get beat by the Bills. I think the Bills take care of business. The Bills then come home, come play the Steelers, or the Patriots win and they come play the Steelers
And you think
because I think that we can go to Denver and beat them. I think that we can. We've seen their defense take a few steps back over the last month of the season. We've seen the offense be what the offense is. Bro,
You know what I really hate about
what's the
this
one?
playoff?
What's that? No
That
one's good
like
enough to really be like a superpower.
nah, it's just like as an outside observer, like some obnoxious fan base is going to win, and then like I can't like there's no good outcome except like
no,
the Chargers win, I guess,
no. I would say
or Houston.
no.
Jags win, that'd be crazy. I
I
would
would
have never
say
saw that one coming.
the Jags. I wouldn't care if the Jags
Texans,
come in. Texans,
yeah.
the Bills. Nah,
Broncos,
I
cap
would
cap
care if
about
the
the
Bills
Bills.
won because now I have to entertain like
Nah,
Lamar over
Broncos.
Lamar talks, and it's like
Josh would be over Lamar.
he would, and it's like uh, uh
Seahawks.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad. Bears, I wouldn't be mad.
So yeah, because nobody.
Panthers, Rams.
the Panthers. Can we be serious?
I know. They have a
But
chance, though.
that's what I'm
There's a
saying.
chance.
There's a chance.
There's
They're
a
on the
chance.
playoff.
Any given Sunday, bro. It's not the NBA.
8 and 9.
Because it's one and done. There
One
is
and done.
no multiple game series in football.
Facts.
One and done.